And the Central Bank of Nigeria is scheduled to offer 88.5 billion naira split across 3 tenures at its Treasury Bills auction today. Ifueko Oduekun, team lead for Treasury Coverage at Access Bank, gives us an insight on how investors are positioning ahead of today's auction. Ifueko, thank you for joining us. Let's get right to it. Bring us up to speed on overall market performance today and, of course, that auction that the market is expecting.
Okay, thank you very much, Esther. So, what we've seen in the last 2 trading sessions, that yesterday and today, is that trading has been rather muted, and that's because everyone is looking towards the auction. And also, market liquidity is very low. Yesterday, market opened in a repo. We had more SLS than cash in bank. So, with low liquidity and with the PMA today, we've seen very cautious trading. Hardly any deals have been done, and everyone is looking forward to the PMA. And that's also because we've also seen rates, the uptick in rates at every auction. So even today, at the PMA, we also expect that the rates will be slightly elevated. The 1 year could get up to 10% to match with where the OMO currently is for the longest tenor that is being offered.
It would appear that we're seeing a gradual increase in these rates. Is this a trend that is likely to continue? Or what is it that could determine what direction it goes?
I mean, this is a trend that we do expect to continue, largely because of where inflation is at the moment. With inflation currently at 18% levels, we don't see that the rates the trend will be reversed. If anything, CBN will be more cautious of trying to push down the inflation rate than taking these rates down. But for now, we still see rates going up, because from what it looks like on the outside, return on Nigerian instruments are very negative. So we see that rates are going to go much higher than where they are currently.
Now, for low market liquidity, I understand that there was a 40 billion OMO maturity on Tuesday. Why are we seeing these low levels of liquidity?
Beyond the 40 billion, we also saw more inflows coming to the market because of the coupon payments. But due to the CR debates as well as the funding for retail auctions, so we've seen inflows leaving the system. So we've seen all the debits coming through those channels, and that's why we're seeing the heavy debits at this time.
Okay, let's quickly go over to the FX market. Bring us up to speed on how the naira has traded against the dollar so far this week, especially at the INE window.
Okay, so at the INE window, we saw a 1.67 kobo depreciation in the close rate for yesterday, and we also saw a slight depreciation in the NAFEX as well. So INE closed yesterday at 411.67, and then today as well, we expect a further depreciation, which will be slight though, but we do expect a depreciation, and that's because there's an NDF maturity today of about $753 million, which now which will bring down the overall outstanding futures contracts to about 4.5 billion. So as a result of maturity today, we do see some depreciation. We also expect the central bank to intervene in the market today for foreign portfolio investors. So that's why the depreciation expected is just going to be slight. So yeah, by and large, it's been pretty stable. Naira is still trading at 410 to 411, and then today we expect CBN to intervene in the INE for SPIs.